Yo, what's up, everyone? You're listening to episode 219 of True to Size.
Bang, bang, baby. The echo is back.
Oh,
man,
shit.
what new year?
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Still
Oh,
on.
shit, for real. Yeah.
It's forever on. It's not just back.
Yeah,
It's on forever.
It's not. It actually does not turn off. That was the only compromise. The echo button is either on or off.
Yeah, that's stay on forever.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Hey, new year, new us. Look at us go. We got the echo button. The budget's
Shit.
rolling. All the sponsorship money's clearly just flowing in like crazy. So we are rolling in the dough right now. What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to True to Size. We're a weekly podcast centered around the wild world of sneakers. I will be your host today. My name is Lawrence Hopkins, and I'm joined by the rest of the quarantine at Canada Got Soul, Mr. Joel Hernandez.
Yo, yo, yo.
Mr. Alvin Martinez.
Hello, folks.
I don't even know what you said. Sounded good, though.
Frosted flag.
Frosted flakes.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. It's January 19th as we record this. It's been 4 weeks, I think.
4 or 5 weeks.
Four or 5 weeks since we recorded. We did say we were going to do one more before the end of the new year. We did not end up doing that. It's just like that week after Christmas, before New Year's is always a write-off for like everything. Yeah. So I'm not shocked that we were all just like,
I think it was like a recoup week, yo. Like
it was definitely
because like for my family, it was the first Christmas where we actually got to see family.
Yes,
because every other year it's been like either been lockdown or one of the family members had COVID. Mm-hmm. And this year, luckily, everyone was healthy, so it was like the first time. And it's like I think we're not used to like all those parties, right? Like so, it's like.
Yeah,
you gotta recoup. I was tired, bro. I was tired. Like I was happily tired, but I was tired, bro.
I'm still tired, man.
For real, yo.
Yeah, same here actually, because like this is now the first Christmas that we celebrated not being at home, like in our own places. Myself, my brother, and then my parents are not. We're all completely different places, right? So this is like. It's tiring, man. I mean, I know you guys have been doing it for a long time now, but like going around to everybody's house and
it's different, bro.
House and
all that driving.
Like, the cooking and the cleaning of your own place and like taking down of decorations, wrapping of gifts, the hoopla of getting ready and bringing all the gifts, and it's a lot. Yeah. And even the week after Christmas, it still feels kind of Christmassy. So there's still Christmas activities going on. Yeah, it's January 19th. We're talking about Christmas because this is the first episode back, but. It was, we're still recovering. We're still recovering from that.
Yep.
But, hey, we're back. We made it. Happy New Year, guys. First of all.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
We talked about this before, but I feel it's a little bit late to say Happy New Year, but I'll say it to everybody until February, probably.
Until February, yeah, man.
Yeah. If it's my first time seeing you, like if I see you for the second time, I'm not going to repeat Happy New Year, but if it's my first time seeing you, I'll say it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome back, everyone. After a holiday break that extended a little bit longer due to family emergency, we are back and ready to get the new year started right. We're starting it out with a firearm question that should inspire some deep thought, followed by lots of variety in the CGS picks, which is just the way that we like it. After that, we've got some great news if your name is Lawrence, and we are introducing a brand new segment to start the year. I mean, right.
Ooh.
To close it all out, we're going to recap a very fun, very exciting, and very successful CGS to 2023 and announce actually the winners live as
live as we're recording this live.
Yeah.
We are live. We are in person currently, but we're going to announce winners. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
But first, Joel.
Fly around.
That was a little rough around the edges, but
I gotta practice that.
Okay, he's gotta get used to the new mic.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is. Rust from holidays. It's fine.
I gotta shake it off.
You're good. Yes, the fire round. We like to start every show with a quick hitting question from you, our listeners, and this week's question comes from All That Sneaks, who is quickly becoming one of the fire round MVPs. He just keeps firing away. He sent this one around Christmas, I'm going to assume, because it starts with question for the pod firstly, Merry Christmas to all, of course. It's, again,
Yeah.
I put it in there because he wrote it, but it's January 19th. But you know what? Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas.
All that sneaks. Merry
Thanks.
Christmas to you, whether it be belated or very early. Merry Christmas to you. The question: what is it that makes you want a sneaker the majority of the time? Knowing your friend has them, seeing a good pic of them, seeing lots of posts about them, hearing that there's a story behind them, knowing that they're limited. What is it that makes you want to get them, even though you really know you don't actually need them? Like, what gets you to like spend that money on that pair of sneakers for you? There's a lot of different reasons. There can be a combination of different reasons, but yeah, it is a good question, and I think that changes a lot too, right? Like as you grow and evolve as a sneaker collector and lover, that question kind of changes and remolds itself. But I'll start with Alvin here. What's your answer to this one?
Oh man, it's different every time because, like, honestly, I think most, if not all, the releases right now are pretty purchasable. It's probably, for me anyway, it's the money factor where it's like I can't afford to purchase everything, so it's gonna be like the silhouette. Like last year, the few shoes that I did pull the trigger on were because of the silhouette and the colorway. They weren't necessarily collabs at all because, like, most of my cops last year were um the Air Jordan 1 Low OG.
Yeah,
and that was it. Like, I purchased like maybe 3 or 4 pairs of those last year.
Yeah.
And it was just because like I love that silhouette. I love how it looks with outfits, and it's just like you can literally rock them with anything.
The wearability for you.
The wearability for sure. Not necessarily the story, because none of the colorways that came out had a story. At least none of the ones that I purchased, because the ones that did come out with stories just weren't purchasable. But yeah, wearability for me for sure. And accessibility, because I just had access to those sneakers and it was just, easy. Luckily.
That's a fair point, and it's an interesting point because, like, I think a lot of people's answers to this would be the opposite. Like, they want it if they know it's limited, not if it's accessible. You know what I mean? Like, for Alvin, it's like, this is easier to get, so I don't want to put in the legwork, so I'm gonna just like go after this one, kind of thing. That's
and I know I'm gonna rock it, yo. Like, it's not gonna sit on my shelf. Like, I both, like, all the pairs that I copped was like straight to foot. Like, I never. It was just easy,
Yep. I like that a lot. Joel, what about you? What goes into your decision making when pulling the trigger?
When pulling the trigger, when I think about it, like back in the day, it was more or less like, getting into Jordans and stuff like that, and seeing Mike playing them and whatever, and you just wanted to, just relive that because back then I just couldn't afford like sneakers. I couldn't afford Jordans at all, like So now that money's there and the retro comes in and your access to them, just like what you're saying, Cuzzo, is there with the pre-orders back then or whatever. It's like it's easy to get, and that's why just caught back then because you seen Mike playing them. But then you fall in love with the silhouettes too, like like the Air Max 1s or whatever. Like back in the day, it's just Air Max 1s, and you just want to cop every colorway that drops, like, you know what I mean? And then now, as you get older, being a dad and whatnot, and your back hurts and shit like that. So it's like you want to be comfortable now. So now it's more or less comfort now. So you throw in like the dope suedes that they use nowadays and whatever, just make it much more smoother and softer on the foot. Then I'm all in. Like, you know what I mean? It's not so much on the hype train, but it just, as long as it's like great quality and like comfort wise, that's what I'm looking for nowadays in the present time.
Nice. Yeah, that's hey, the most tenured person on the podcast. So I don't hate that answer from Joel. Mine, just like Joel, has definitely changed a lot. At one point, and again, we've talked about this at length, but at one point it was gotta catch them all. Like, it was literally just like, I want every shoe kind of deal. And now I think I'm gearing more towards like an Alvin thing where it's like, I just want stuff I know I'm gonna wear. Like, I really have been like finding less joy in collecting just to have it and more joy in buying with the excitement of wearing it immediately, kind of thing. Like waiting for stuff to come in, because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this shit like right away, because I'm like excited to wear it, not just to have it. I'm excited to wear it. And like obviously with collecting comes the want to like have to wear all of them together, but it's like really just wearing it is coming towards the forefront for me, which is nice. It's refreshing because again, like when you were coming from the gotta catch 'em all mentality of like any dunk that drops, I want to own it, or like any Jordan 3 that drops, I want to own it because it's a Jordan 3 and I love Jordan 3s, rather than like, I know I can get a fit off with this color, or I don't have this color, or whatever, or the silhouette is really wearable, that's why I want it. And like, that's your mindset. That just opens so many more doors. And it's like as you mature as like a sneaker lover, as you mature as a sneaker lover, because like, a great example, like the eBay dunk that came out, I think it was December that it came out. Personally, did not like the shoe. Like, just aesthetically, I was like, it's not for me. I didn't think it was executed to the extent that it could have been. Storytelling is incredible. Like, obviously, like the storytelling is insane. And like, old me, if it was like 5 years ago, would have been like all over that shit. Like, I need that shoe because the story is so good and it's a collector's piece and yada yada yada. And now I'm like, I can appreciate it from afar, the story, and the story is going to be the story, and I'm not going to wear it regardless whether I buy it or not. So like, why? You know what I mean? Like, story is going to be the story whether I own it or not. I don't need to own the story. The story is that it's in the ether. It just exists. To own the shoe I would want to wear the shoe, and I just know I would never. And I don't have a connection to the eBay platform in any way. Like, I know a lot of people who purchased them do or did. So like, for me, it just wasn't for me. And that's like, in my mind, I was like, that's a matured decision that I made, because again, dunk, eBay, history, storytelling, like all that shit. I was like, 5 year ago me would have ate that shit up. And now I'm like, I can live without it. And look at that. I'm still breathing. Much to the chagrin of many, I'm still breathing. If you would like to submit a question for the fire round and have us answered on the pod, please shoot us a message on Instagram or email us at canadagotsoul@gmail.com. Next up, the CGS picks. Each week we all pick an upcoming sneaker to analyze, dissect, and give our thoughts on. Then we decide if it's poop, scoop, whoop-de-whoop, or Alvin's trademarked phrase.
Super cute.
Like you guys were like forcing that one out almost. Like there was like something trapped inside you trying to get out.
So
really, it might be my internet.
Oh. Just the delay was the internet.
Me.
We'll go with what I said. We're supposed to be pretending like we have a high budget, man. Come on. I'm gonna go first because clearly Alvin cannot. And my pick this week is it's an Air Jordan 4. And speaking to what I just spoke about, like wearability and like all that kind of stuff, it's a very wearable sneaker. It's the Air Jordan 4 Craft. So this seems like the next kind of evolution to what they were doing with the Air Force One Low Craft line, with just like elevated materials, elevated look, more like streamlined and like sleek and tonal and all that kind of fun stuff, quality, all that. These are a very good follow-up. They are like, they kind of remind me of the Hender scheme Jordan 4 in a sense. If you guys remember the Hender scheme when they did the Italian leather made in the US or whatever. Like crazy cool Jordan 4, technically knockoff, like years and years and years ago. This feels like a really, really delayed clap back to that. But they did a good job. The shape is kind of off or whatever. So anyways, the shoe itself comes in, again, like a tonal upper. It's like a light gray, almost like a coconut white upper in leather. And then the toe cap is suede, which I don't know we've ever seen that kind of color blocking on a Jordan 4 before.
That's crazy.
It's like really super unique, with a suede tongue, which comes out of like nowhere because, again, the upper is leather. You've got like, kind of looks like a terry cloth liner almost, which again, premium. They've added some random like flap of suede on the like just off of the liner, which again just looks, I don't know what it's there for other than aesthetic, but it works. It looks really good. And then down to the midsole, outsole, you've got like a same thing, like a coconut white, and then it looks to be, I don't know, is it green? No, it's like brown. I can't really tell what color it is. It's like a weird
It's like
green brown,
olive brown. Yeah.
It's gray mixed in. Tough to say what color it is, but anyways, again, goes into the mood boardy looking colorway of the entire shoe. But yeah, just like if the actual quality is reflective, actually, it looks like, as I continue to stare at the shoe, it looks like underneath where the met netting is supposed to be is also suede, which is also something we've never seen, because it looks like either I don't think there's any netting at all.
There's no netting. Yeah.
They've just made the panel of suede like checkerboard, so it looks like netting. That's really cool, actually. Again, a very, very wearable, if the quality is good, just like good sneaker that I think a lot of people are going to be after, just because, again, like this just screams like you can wear it every day with a trillion different outfits and it'll absolutely pop. A little bit kind of a shame that they didn't do Nike Air on the back, but I think they're deserving that for OG colorway, so I can let them get away with it. But yeah, love the shoe. I think it's a whoop-de-whoop. I don't know if I'm going to pick them up, because I can only imagine that the price point's going to be a little bit obscene because of the quote-unquote elevated materials and all the heavy suedes and stuff. But it's saying 210 USD, probably means 290 Canadian, might bridge 300 Canadian, and that's a little steep. The AMM 4s were 290, I think, Canadian. 290,
so
Canadian.
I guess, yeah.
Oh,
I guess they're around there. But yeah, these are great, man. These craft 4s are very dope. Like, if they're considered a GR, definitely gonna end up in contention for GR of the year right off the bat, I would say.
Oh yeah,
they're very well done. It's an Alvin shoe, but I didn't want to say that because I don't want him to feel pressured to spend $300 on the Jordan 4, even though I know he won't. Joel, what's your pick this week?
All right, so my pick is the New Balance 990, the V1s from season 2 of Manong Teddy Santis collection on the New Balance tip. This one here is the tan one with the green hits of green hues. When I went to go pick this, when I sent that pick out to the chat group, I saw the version 3 and I was like, holy shit. Yeah. But anyway, so let me get back to the version 1 though. So this here, right, it's like you got like the tan upper, pig suede galore. Teddy doesn't miss at all with his collabos. The green and money, it's like a forest green.
Yeah, great color.
And yeah, it's just such a fall kind of feel to the shoe. And you got like a different hue of tan, like a brownish kind of suede on the heel counter. Your midsole and that heel cup at the back, that end cap is in like a sort of like a patina, like a what do you call that? Like an aged look kind of off-white kind of thing. But yeah, man, this shoe right here is so clean. But yeah, it drops on the 26th of January, which is a Thursday, apparently, 190 US. But oh man, I don't know. These are just crazy.
See, that's my
then
only
again, like
thing.
I said, with the V3s, I saw the V3s and
yeah,
I was like, holy shit! Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like pick up like a cash job or something.
The price tag that they're attaching to these things now is just insane. Like, yeah. This really looks like. Again, I'm not a New Balance aficionado. Self-proclaimed, will be the first to put my hand up and say I don't know a whole lot. Looks like a 574 a lot. Yeah, it looks like something you could. Again, I know it's Teddy, all that stuff. It looks like a silhouette you could walk into Foot Locker and buy. Again, the colorway is really freaking good though, and I'm sure the quality is outstanding. But 190 USD.
That's
probably after tax and stuff gonna be 300 Canadian. For what I'm looking at, just doesn't add up for me. Like,
no, you'd rather drop the 300 Canadian on V3 or like
exactly. Like,
you know
if
what I
I'm,
mean?
and then I know I'm gonna get like
Yeah,
more
V2.
comfort, and like, there's at least a little bit more tech. Because again, this
Yeah.
looks like a 574 with like the Vulk foam outsole or whatever, and it's like gonna feel like a brick on my foot. Again, I'm not a huge comfort guy. Like, I'm not the guy who goes for comfort mostly, but like this just like the price point is just insane for what you're getting. They gotta chill. They really gotta chill.
Yeah. Like even with the 574, the silhouettes right now, it's sort of like a classic silhouette. So they made it a more sleeker. It's not so much bulkier now, and it looks like you said, you just called it out. It looks exactly like a version 1990. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the cuts on the toe, it's all similar to the 574 now.
It's the midsole outsole for me. Like, it just
it's that.
Like,
it's
that. Again, I know it's a
flavor.
stored silhouette. It's a good silhouette. It's just like, I know what I'm getting when I have that kind of silhouette, and it's not worth 190 for, or that
190.
It's not 190.
Yeah,
it's not.
There's no tech,
USD.
bro. You don't get the cushioning. You don't get like the extra midsole.
No.
Like, there's just.
You might as well drop 170 on a 574.
There you
Canadian.
go. Yeah,
that's super facts, bro.
The $100 difference, that's just insane. Probably about $100 difference, because this is going to retail, if it's 190 USD, it's going to retail at 260, 270 Canadian. Like,
at least, yeah.
That's a little. I'll stick to whatever. I'll pay $300 for Jordan 4.
Jordan 4 craft.
Alvin, your pick this week.
My pick is the Nike ACG Mountain Fly Low 2. So it's a very much updated Mountain Fly. I find that the midsole is definitely not as bulky as the original Mountain Fly. They kind of simplified the sneaker a little bit. They made it more sleek. I'm a fan, man. And like, I like that they still kept like that Mountain Fly signature of having the outsole kind of come up to the toe box kind of thing. But again, like, they just simplified it. I think it's Nike trying to compete with like the Solomons. 100%. Not that they have to compete. They don't have to compete. Let's be real. It's Nike. But I think it's just them trying to get into that market of like Solomon and Merrell and all those other crazy hiking brands. Hoka. But yeah, these are cool, man. It's got huge ACG branding on both sides of the sneaker. I just like that they're super simple, super sleek. Not that I didn't like the original Mountain Flies, because theirs were dope too, but I don't know, man. It's just something about these newer ones that they're really, really catching my eye. Though if they say the same price point, which is about 200, 260-ish Canadian, depending if you get the Gore-Tex or not, these are just super cute, man. Like, as nice as they are, and as much as I love hiking, it's just like, I don't need to spend almost $300 on a hiking shoe. I could probably find a Solomon on sale somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
even a regular price Solomon,
we'll see.
Than that, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, super facts, bro.
Again, don't know a lot about Solomon, but I feel like it's like a 220 shoe, like for an XT6 or whatever.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
But I mean, hey, these still look good. The colors that are coming out are dope. There's like a olive green with purple laces, and then like a grayish outsole. There's another one that's like all yellow with gray outsole and a little bit of a patina midsole. It looks dope, man. Like, it's a hit, but just a super cute. Just because we'll see what the price point look like.
Yeah,
looking like it's not there yet.
Respectfully, in like a good way, because I like them a lot. Looks like an outlet shoe.
Yep.
Especially
I hope
the price.
Yo, that's the hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that's the hope, bro.
The price point matched with just the way that it looks screams outlet shoe for 120. You know?
Yeah. 40 off.
That's where I'm living right now for that. Because again, like, I love the idea of like a really nice hiking shoe, but I know the first time I wear it, it's gonna get ruined on a hike. So
facts.
What am I doing here? You know, like, but they're dope. I love that yellow pair.
The yellow pair is nice.
Crazy good. Love it.
Even with that olive green with the purple laces.
Yeah.
That hits, bro. Mm-hmm.
And I noticed the ACG logo on the toe, like on that where the sole comes up over the toe.
The triangle logo.
Fire, man. Crazy.
Really good. Really, really good. Yeah, good shoe. The grip looks crazy.
Good.
Like, I could just like
nuts. Climb walls.
Climb a 90-degree mountain. Yeah, just like straight stepping up that mountain. Yeah, again, a lot of expensive shoes. That's all I got from that. We have expensive taste. We're not actually gonna buy any of them.
We're not gonna buy them.
Yeah. All right, moving on. This week in Kicks, this is the part of the show where we discuss the current headlines and happenings in the world of sneakers. And as mentioned at the top, this is great and exciting news if your name is Lawrence Hopkins, because this made me go, oh, cool. But Mr. former CEO of Nike, Mark Parker, is getting a new desk. So as mentioned, he's the former CEO of Nike, Mark Parker. He is getting some new digs as he was recently introduced as the newest chairman of the board for the Walt Disney Company. Yes. So he has already, or Mark had already been an independent director for Disney since 2016. He was already kind of on the board. He's now have like a more permanent and like senior role at the company. And he'll also remain as executive chairman of Nike. So that also means that this man is like absolutely
the collabos are going to be fucking ridiculous, dog.
Well, I'm saying I need to see that. We'll get to that in half a second. But so he will be tasked as the chair of the succession planning committee of the board, which will advise the Disney board on the CEO succession planning. The CEO of the Walt Disney Company, who actually just recently, this is like super Disney centric now, but the CEO of the Walt Disney Company recently left, then came back to oust a really shitty CEO, and now he's back as CEO of the Walt Disney Company and will only be here for about 2 years before he leaves. So this Mark Parker is basically helping find this guy's replacement. The guy's name is Bob at Disney. Doesn't matter, no one cares. Anyways, so what I got excited about was the hopeful potential of a collab. That would just be, I mean, like
crazy.
Yeah, I
possibilities are endless, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the foot's now very firmly in the door in both places to make it happen.
Yeah,
I mean, if Virgil could be on the board at Louis Vuitton and then get a Nike off-white thing going, like anything's possible now. It would seem like, but I don't know. I still kind of feel like, and I've said this on the podcast before because this has come up, that like Nike and Disney are two of those brands that are like too proud to like relinquish or give even an inch. So like I feel like they would never be able to come to a term on a collab or a shoe or a collection or something like that. Like I think that, and this is no knock on Adidas because it's worked for them, Adidas is more willing to give away like their stake in a collaboration in lieu of allowing a really big name to come in and work on something. Like when you look at a Disney Adidas collaboration, they're heavy Disney. Like they're very heavily. Basically, it seems like Disney's like, this is the shoe, okay, and Adidas is like, yes, sir, kind of thing. And again, that really works well for Adidas because they have really heavily themed collaborations most of the time, and they serve their purpose. Fast. Nike doesn't typically go that route per se. Again, like there's an Adidas superstar literally just has Mickey Mouse slapped on the side of it, like a big ass vinyl print of him on the shoe. Yeah. You wouldn't see that on a Nike shoe. You can't even imagine it in your mind. That look, when you imagine that, you imagine one of those fake customs that you see at the thrift shop or whatever. Like they just like slap on the side of an Air Force One Mickey Mouse's face. Like I don't think they'd be able to come to an agreement personally. I'd love to see if they did though, again, because those my shits. Like hit me up. Both brands hit me up. But that's it. Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? It's exciting news nonetheless. Congrats, Mark. You clearly needed more money, so glad you got it.
Get that bag.
Yeah, get your bag. Speaking of bag goals, moving on to previously in Kicks. This is the part of the show where we review our latest pickups and recap the latest happenings in our sneaker lives. Been about 4 weeks since we've been on, including a Christmas break, so there might be some Christmas gifts involved here. Any recent pickups from you, Joel, in the last month-ish? Boxing Day, all that kind of stuff.
Pickups. I got No, I don't have any pickups. Not for me, but for Jomar, for ball shoes and stuff like that. But yeah, man, none for me.
No Christmas gifts?
No. Well, yeah, did I talk about the V2s I got? True camos?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I got that from Santa, also known as the wifey.
Oh, Santa.
Santa wifey hit me up with the V2 New Balance, the true camos, like it's like that black with the, you know what I mean, the greenish whatever it is, toe cap. But yeah, that's what I got, and you know the other things is all Jomar, and I actually hit the outlets, and I got a pair of what are they called? The outlines? No.
Offline.
Offline. Online.
The outline, the online.
Something line. Yeah.
On the lines.
Yeah.
On the lines.
Offline, the V2 version 2.
Nice.
The second one. It was the last post that I put up.
Oh, the full one? It's like the full shoe, right? It's not like a mule.
It's a mule. It's a mule. But it's sort of like a I could wear it outside. I wear it outside, and it's like
the
warm.
The front
bro.
is like mostly covered, right?
It's mostly covered.
Yeah, the front's mostly, but your toes can still show a little bit.
No toes.
Those ones?
Maybe that's the V3.
No toes.
Oh, maybe it is the V3.
Yeah, that's
no, the V3. Your toe can show, I think.
So then maybe it's the V4.
I have no idea.
I don't know what version it is, but I got it for like $15-$20.
How much?
$15-$20 with it was like during the boxing day.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, and it had like the drop-in insole too.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a great shoe, mule, whatever.
Yeah,
I loved
man.
my pair. I cooked my pair so much I had to throw them out. I loved my pair.
Yeah, man. And I was like, holy cow! I'm like, wearing them outside, and it's like warm. I'm like, holy smokes! It's like,
they're fantastic. I was really happy with my pair.
Yeah,
really liked them. Super comfy too.
Yeah, that too, man.
So comfy. Yeah, I wanted Joel to go first. I didn't want to put him on blast, saying he had like the biggest pickup announcement of like last year and this year, but I'm not going to put him on blast. So.
Oh, yes. Okay, so.
That.
Yeah, that pickup. So, okay. So, we're expecting, Mare's pregnant.
There it is.
Yeah, Mare's pregnant. I'm going to be adding another child into the mix. And, 14 years later, Jomar's going to have a baby sister.
Fire.
So he's gonna be a babysitter. Oh,
he's gonna be a babysitter.
Perfect age, man. Perfect age.
He's good with kids. He's good with kids. Mm-hmm. So
he's amazing, bro. He's amazing.
He's seen Kaya grow. He's seen like even his cousins grow, and he's awesome. He's amazing with little kids. So he'll be a good big brother. He'll be a really good kuya to like his own kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're like totally stoked. Blessings upon blessings. Lawrence came by during the holidays. Saw Mare. Mare was just, she's been having it rough for like the first trimester. So now she's fine now. She's chill now. She's back to her normal self. Except she's like waddling and stuff like that. Helping her up the stairs. But yeah, she's good, man. Everybody's good. But yeah, that's my pickup. We're due end of May. So mid-May, she's probably going to be induced because of our ages and stuff like that, because we're like high risk technically. Wasn't planning it. A lot of people are asking if we were planning, but we were not planning it at all. At all.
Just to confirm.
Was not planning at all. Just took us out of like, it was just surprise. And like I said, it was just a blessing. You got to count your blessings. And that's how we're taking it right now. But yeah, end of May, woo! I gotta be pushing strollers, man. I gotta come to Cuzzo like, where can I find like good strollers now? Like, I'm looking at these prices.
We'll give you strollers, bro. You crazy?
This guy, no man. Like Mary's got her eyes on like this one stroller. I'm like, dang, that's how much they cost now.
They're expensive, man.
Like, holy.
Yeah, bro. Don't do it, man.
Oh man.
Don't do it, bro. We'll talk, bro. Don't worry.
It's like 4 pairs of kicks, dog.
Good. Sometimes 5 pairs, bro.
Sometimes 10, bro.
Good. Yeah, that's.
It's like some of them is like a used car, bro. Like,
I know, man.
That's no thanks.
Crazy. Can I put this on lease? Like, come on, man.
Do you guys have bezel? Like,
I know.
Start running up the Sezzle from now. You gotta you guys have like
bro.
extended Sezzle, like 8 months
Yeah.
Sezzle.
Yeah. Seriously, yo.
Run it
But yeah,
all the
man.
way up. Please run it all the way up.
Facts.
Yeah, that's I still can't believe. I mean, I'm sure you're the
Yeah.
same way. I still cannot believe it. Like I remember when you
Yeah.
told us, me and Al were like, "Excuse me."
That's what I said too. When Mir told me, I was
What?
like, "What?" I'm like, "How? How did this even happen?" She's like, "What do you mean how?" I'm like, "No, like you know what I mean. Just
I know how.
I know how." But like, yo, she was like slugging because it happened. Like when she broke the news, we were like 2 weeks into after moving.
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm remembering like she was like slugging all these cases, like these big boxes and stuff like that.
Oh
She was
my
like,
gosh, bro.
you know what I mean? And like she didn't even know. Like she was like,
and you're like, sit down immediately.
Yeah.
and I'm like, what is going on here? Like, and it was just shocking. And funny thing with Jomar, when we told Jomar's like, really? Now you give me a sibling? Or like,
be like, yo, you can take her to the mall. That's a chick magnet, bro. You're straight.
Seriously, yo.
It's true.
For real, man.
Yeah, it's such a perfect age for Jomar. Perfect for babysitting. He's high school. Ideal.
Yeah.
So ideal.
Seriously.
That's man. What a blessing. 2023. Joel won 2023 already. Look at this guy. Killing it.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna let Alvin follow that. Any pickups in the last little while? I swear to God, if you tell
Not
us
that I want to mention
say,
now.
oh, shit.
That would have been the biggest clapback ever. Yeah,
for
kid, motherfucker.
No, I'm done, bro. I like literally shop is closed, fam. Like 2 is good. Shop is closed. I'm never having kids ever again. Even with other women, like I can't do that either. Like shop is closed, bro. But no, I honestly my pickups don't even compare to that. But man, it's holidays. I don't even remember when we recorded the last episode. Did we talk about the mellows? We talked about the mellows. The mellow slime. Okay, good. Well, Under Armour sent over the More Magic pair. Shout out to them. Love that sneaker. You already know. Yep. And then over the holidays, I like to peruse the sales that I can't afford stuff in.
Yep.
But literally on the 22nd, you know how stores have, they're like, oh, pre-Boxing Day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I was on size.ca.
Ooh.
And they had the Titan 23 Air Jordan 2s on sale for 40% off.
Crazy.
I was like, oh, man, they don't have my size. But, they had wifey size. So what I did was I sent her a picture. I was like, babe, would you rock these?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, they're like a Filipino club. She's like, oh, for sure.
For sure.
We're going straight to foot. I'm like, okay, cool. Say less. I didn't say I was going to buy them at all because I didn't know if I was going to pull the trigger. But the price was too good. And
so good.
I was like, whatever, man. Like, even if they come after for like Boxing Day, I'll just give it to her. Just be like, hey, surprise.
Yeah.
I ordered on the 22nd. The 24th, which was a Saturday, I got a doorbell, and it was the shoes.
Holy!
So luckily, Sasha was out. I took him out the box, and I put him straight into a gift bag under the tree. So I was like, "Oh, extra gift."
Nice.
So I looked really good Christmas Day.
Really good.
But yeah, like that shoe, like I've seen some reviews, and people aren't really fan of like the materials or whatever. But I found the materials to be perfectly fine. Like. Especially for a collab, like then that and the color blocking is lit. That corduroy, the green, and like honestly, if it wasn't my size, super dope. But wifey does say half a size up. Go half a size up. They're kind of snug on the width for her. She still rocked them. She's already unds them, but she did say that it could be a little bit more roomy on the width. So if anyone is looking at the Titan 23s, think about going half a size up. But yeah. And shout out to Size for the super fast shipping. I was like, they'll come after Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And then on the 24th, they were at my house. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, yeah. Thank you to Size for helping continue to make Christmas a pretty dope Christmas.
Nice.
And I think that's it, man. Been chilling. Gotta catch up on the Christmas debt.
Yeah.
We bounce right off of that. Well, first of all, also was blessed by Under Armour Canada with the More Magic colorway of the Curry 10. Very fire, love them. Very cool shoe. Plus the merch was obviously always very good.
Yeah.
Some Under Armour is still like, I think, my favorite like performance apparel. Like that's, I almost get like just as excited when they send that over, because like like the compression tights and like the shorts and stuff. Like, man, I love that shit. It's just such good quality and it fits so well. So yeah, shout out to them for that. Anyways, so Alvin actually told me, I think I saw him the week after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told me, oh yeah, I got Sasha the Titan Jordan 2 for 40% off from size. And I was like, oh shit, wonder if they have my size. They didn't. I was like, damn. And I kept checking back for like restocks, because the biggest they carried was a size 10. I think the biggest we saw in Canada was a size 10 women's, and I was kind of unsure even if I wanted to do that. Like, now even hearing that you should go a half size up, I'm glad I didn't buy a size 10, but I was like, fuck, like kind of annoyed. Then I saw Makeway got them, and I was ready to pay regular price because I think they had a 10.5, and I didn't pull that trigger fast enough, and they sold out at regular price, and I was like, damn.
Oh,
and then I saw Alvin last week, I think it was, and he came over, and Sasha was wearing the Titan Jordan 2.
Oh yeah, that was the Undies day, bro. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Yeah, she came over wearing them, and I was like, fuck, they look so good. Like, I've seen them in person so many times, and I was like, man, it just might be time. So literally the day after, I went back and I bought Jill a pair from Size, actually, for the 40%. They were still 40%.
Oh shit!
Off. Oh, nice, yo.
Which was great. They just shipped today though. It took them a couple days to ship it, but I guess, I mean, I'm not in a rush. It's 40% off, and it's random day in January. So again, not in a super rush. And then like a couple days later, again, just like trying to find my size in this shoe, because again, it's so hard to find. Now that I know that like it's available 40% off, like in my mind, I'm like, I need to find a good deal. Like, I'm not going to pay regular price anymore. Ended up finding a 10.5 women's on Sneaker Politics out of, there's a couple stores. I think they started in Dallas. I think they also have like a New Orleans location as well. 30% off from them, and they had a 10.5 women's. So I was like, all right, bet. So I shipped to a homie in New Jersey, no sales tax. Came to like maybe $10 more after conversion than the Canadian pair from Size. I'll still have to pay to get that shipped to me, but happy to have it. I've wanted it since it came out. I just kept saying since they dropped, I was like, $260 for a Jordan 2 low is not it. Not it. $260 for Jordan 2 low? No, it's not it. It's just simply
no low. Yeah.
Simply not happening. Since that's the same price as a Jordan 2 high or mid or whatever the hell they're called. No, just simply not. So I'm glad I waited. I think I made the right decision, and very excited. It's just a good, really good looking shoe. The green and orange is like undefeated.
Yeah,
like,
it just hits, bro. Yeah,
you cannot go wrong, and no pun intended with the green and orange being undefeated. Also, I picked up, not for myself, but just to kind of get in on the action. We would have covered this if we had the podcast, but let's recap a little bit. Off the Hook out of Montreal had one of those official unofficial collaborations. They had an early access sneaker that was inspired by the city where they reside, plus some specific editorial, a special release of Nike Dunk Low, not an SB, Bagel Dunk. I think they were actually officially called the Montreal Bagel Dunk, which is fire, crazy cool. At first I thought it was an Off the Hook collab, and I was like, that would have put me over the edge personally. If it was an Off the Hook collab with the special packaging, I would have been in. But anyways, they dropped. First of all, everybody in Montreal who lined up, I don't know if you guys saw, they had a massive snowstorm on the release day, like 25 centimeters of snow, like minus 10 degrees, and people were lined up around the block for that shoe.
Yo, if that was a Toronto shoe, we'd be out there too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to like.
That's true too.
That's what I did that for the Air Max 1 to 6. It dropped in December. It was not nice weather, and I did that shit. So like, I saw people kind of clowning them, and like obviously on like the American sneaker blogs, you get the like, oh, the crazy Canadians waiting in the snow, hardy har. But like, and again, I saw people saying like, oh, it's a shoe that resells for only $50 above retail. Like, why didn't they just pay resale? Again, it's like, first of all, Montreal has never really had a shoe like that outside of like a Jound New Balance. They got an unofficial. It's a shoe for the city. The Montreal Bagel. The swoosh,
it says Montreal
blue
on it.
The swoosh is blue because of the flag for Quebec, like the fleur de lis. Like the shoe is made for Montreal. If I lived in Montreal, my ass would have been out there. On God, it would have been there. Even if I
hands down, you already know.
Like or don't like the shoe, I would have been out there.
Yep.
The special packaging, again, all Canadian pairs came in special packaging, and the special packaging is outstanding. Like some of the best special packaging you'll ever see. And it's amazing that any pair bought in Canada came in that box. Like I got a pair from Capsule for somebody else. It came in that box. I know that Courtside got them, Size got them, Livestock, all of them came in that special box.
Nice.
And again, like it's a shoe for the city. That's why they all lined up. So whatever.
Yeah.
The shoe itself, however, in a vacuum, not for me. Again, if it was a collab, if it had the OTH logo on the tongue, it would have probably punched it over the edge for me. I think the main thing I didn't like was the blue swoosh. It just like the contrast of the blue, really bright blue swoosh on the light brown upper just wasn't it for me. I think if it was like a white swoosh, a brown swoosh, it's literally just anything other than the blue swoosh, I probably would have been in for a personal pair. But yeah, I know Alvin had opinions on it too, so I'll let him speak on it.
Oh man, it's just my hot take of 2023. The first of many. It's an ugly shoe.
Ugly shoe.
I just feel like it could have been executed. I didn't like it at all.
Wow,
not even one bit. Even if it was a SB, wow. I don't know, man. My hot take is like if it did not have the story, if it was not Montreal, if it was not anything associated with a Canadian bagel, those would have sat on shelves. Those would have been an outlet shoe. I just personally like, but like, the packaging though, I want the shoe for the packaging, but I am not willing to pay just for the packaging. Like I that's a shoe I'm not wearing, but that's also just my personal taste, my personal preference. I just feel like it also could have just been done so much better, man. There's so much things you can do to a shoe nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
it's true.
I feel like the sesame seed could have been more textured, or like
it is a little bit textured. It doesn't show in pictures, but it does feel. It's not like bulging out of it, but it is a little bit textured. It's like vinyl printed on there, so you can feel it.
I guess,
but it's not. I know what you mean. It could have popped out more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I mean, it's still cool. I'm super happy for the Montreal fam. Like, Montreal is very rare to get any sort of collaboration. It's usually like a Toronto thing.
Yep.
So super happy, and like again, the packaging is amazing. But if there was none of this bagel talk, that'd just be a shoe you would just kick rocks in. And that's it. Like,
I 100% agree. If it was just, again, I didn't actually see this shoe before the whole OTH thing. I think there was photos circulating online. I just happened to miss them. No association with anything. I wouldn't have cared. And that's one of the shoes where like the story does the heavy lifting. And again, like also knowing that like the homies that I have at Nike Toronto had a role in like putting it together really helped sway me, because again, like I knew that they've been working on this project for like, I think 2 years they worked on the project and getting the editorial right and like all that kind of stuff. So again, like that really helps push me towards liking it. But yeah, you're right. Like in a vacuum, it didn't hit for me. But
yep,
it didn't need to, because the Montrealers who was made for or about ate that shit up.
If this was a Toronto bagel, I'd totally cop it.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Yeah,
Toronto bagel.
Yeah, I don't know what would our thing be? Not because we don't have Montreal bagels. They have smoked meat bagels. Montreal, they got like some food. We don't have. They got food. Like I feel like it would be some sort of Jamaican food. Honestly, like it would probably be like a beef patty.
Oh,
or something. Like I feel like that's like
the Scarborough dunk.
Yeah, honestly, like the Scarborough Station, like Subway's TTC, like
Kennedy
Station, like beef patty would be like the equivalent. That's all we have.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or
if
like
you know.
Yeah, like a TTC dunk low could look cool. That like reddish color and gray,
Yeah,
whatever, doesn't matter. We didn't get it.
I don't know.
We've only still had the 6, so whatever. Need to wear my pair soon. All right. So moving on to, as I mentioned, our new segment. We've used thumbs up, thumbs down for a long time, and we will still continue to use it. This is where thumbs up, thumbs down will be like interchanged with our new segment that I'm about to introduce. It's a very similar, quick hitting, a little bit more explanation can be had, but it's still like a very quick hitting, like bang bang kind of question. This segment is called Over Under. In this segment, Las Vegas is giving us a gambling line, and we need to decide if we are over or under that number. This week's the inaugural Over Under is number of different sneakers you wore in the year 2022. The over under number is 44.5. Now, I'll go first because I had a tough time. This is the line that Vegas gave here. I think is pretty good because when you think about it, CGS to 2022 or 2023, that's automatically 31 pairs of shoes out of the gate. So did you wear another 15 or 15 or so shoes outside of those 30 shoes? Do you think in the year? I think that I'm over, but I think that I'm just over because I think the pairs that I wore in CGS to 2023 were likely a lot of the pairs I also wore throughout the year.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was 15 different ones. I think the line is good. I think that I'm like over, but just over, like just barely over. Joel, what about you? Over, under 44.5 different shoes worn in 2022.
Me, well, it was pretty rough, like going to the end of December or end of the year for me because it was just I just been like going to appointments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was hard to like get that shoe pick in for the CGS 2023. So I am way under.
Oh, you're hammering the under. Really?
I'm under 44.
You don't think you wore 44 different shoes last year?
I don't think so because most of them circulated with stuff that I was wearing in the CGS 2020. Plus, I had moved, right?
Yeah,
and so not all of my not all of my stuff is like accessible.
Yeah,
so like how it was before.
That's a really good point. Yeah, I like the line here. I like the line. Alvin, are you over or under 44.5?
I think. Oh man,
struggling.
So with participating in Air Max month and CGS to 2023,
there's got to be a crossover there.
I think I'm under.
I think you're under. You think you're under? You're going under.
There's a bit of a crossover. Yeah. You said 44.
Any other shoes? 44.5.
If I'm over, it's like a very slim. It's like another half over. You know what I mean? It's like 45. You know, like. Yeah, it's tough, man. Just because like I was just now, I cheated. I looked on my feed because that's essentially where you could see. Yeah. There was a good chunk of overlap from the 2 months, and like in between, it wasn't. Again, like with Joel, it's like whatever is by my front door. Is usually what's slipping on my foot. And like those times where like I really want to wear something cool, it's like I always. I fall back to my habits. It's just like the usual suspects, So it's tough, man.
Yeah.
So I'll say under.
Yeah, if I was over, I think I was like the line's 44.5. I was under 50. I think I would take the under if it was 50. 44.5 is like tight. It's a tight one.
Yeah, that's tight.
Let us know in the DM. I think this is going to be a fun segment going forward because there's some fun things we can do with this. Let us know where you guys would be. Are you guys over or under 44.5? For shoes worn in 2022, and also let us know if you have some over-unders you want us to do, and you can send us the line too. What's the over-under line? Make sure they're tight. Make sure they're strict, though.
Yeah.
We want challenging numbers here. All right, moving on. NSR, not sneaker related. We talk about sneakers a lot, so in this weekly segment, we're going to take 30 seconds out of the show to discuss something completely irrelevant to the world of sneakers, and it's kind of not New Year's resolution-y, but it's like New Year's resolution-ish here. What is a non-sneaker related thing that you're looking forward to in 2023? It's January 19th. It's going to be hopefully a good year for all of us. We all have some good shit coming up. So what's a non-sneaker related thing, event, whatever, that you're really looking forward to in 2023? We'll let Joel go last. It's just so fucking easy. Alvin, go ahead.
Non-sneaker related thing. Just there's so many things I want to do, but
can't say Joel's kid either.
Mainly in 2023, I just wanna book more photography gigs.
Do it, Cuzzo.
Yeah,
that's a really good one.
I just want to do that more,
man.
just because like I tend to. It's very it's like a very enjoying a very fun thing to do, and
Enjoyable.
then enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I can't. 2023 and Alvin still can't speak. That's right. But yeah, very enjoyable thing that I like to do, and then as a side hustle, and then if I can make extra cash on the side so that we can go on vacation and do fun stuff in 2023, then yo, let's get it.
Yep, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a very good goal. Good
How's
thing
it
to
going?
look forward to. For me, I think a thing that I'm looking forward to is like doing a lot of home shit this year. Not like staying home, but like last year, obviously we moved in, which is the expensive thing. Renovated, which is the second most expensive thing. Did all that kind of stuff, and then kind of like coasted a little bit until the end of the year, just because like to get our feet under us to save. But now, like even just to start the year, we got like a brand new microwave above the stove, and like we got like a new area rug for the main like living room. So like that kind of stuff, like get a proper kitchen dining table, and like that we got a new mattress and stuff like that kind of stuff. I think that that's going to be something that I'm really looking forward to. Like it's kind of felt like a home because we live here, but to really like fill the space with stuff
and make
like
it your home.
Adult
make
shit.
it a home. Yeah.
This is kind of the year I think that's going to happen. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of home aesthetics coming in previously in kicks for the next couple months. Hopefully. We'll see. That shit's dummy expensive.
We need IKEA. We need IKEA to sponsor us. Like
hell yeah. We need
bro.
that. Yeah.
Sponsor.
Please. That would be
some StruckTube. Like hit us up. Like we'll make all the videos for you. Like
big StruckTube guy over here. I love StruckTube. That's like an underrated place to go. It's like not even that much more expensive than IKEA, and I think it's a big step up in terms of how it looks. So all right, Joel. Whatever.
All right. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to like a healthy baby, and
buddy.
Whatever comes our way, we'll just take it as a true blessing. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just family, man. That's all I'm looking forward to. Getting my feet wet in the fatherhood game again. Changing diapers, sleepless nights, and stuff like that. It's been a while since I've come across that. So, but yeah, I guess I'm ready. You'll never know. You'll never know you're ready until you're thrown into it. Like what I mean. So
it's true.
But yeah, man, it's just how you handle it. Yeah, man.
It'll be like riding a bike for you, bro.
Facts, yo. Facts.
Yeah, you got it. Again, you don't have a choice, but you got it.
I know.
All right, moving on. We did have an EEE. It was semi-joking, and I didn't write it down, but I just remembered before we get into our main little discussion this week. Not little, but the EEE that we got was from Weekends with Walt, our good homie, Mr. John Bird. And he said, EEE, you guys said you'd be back before the end of the year. That's now. Whatever date it is. Whenever he sent that text to me, and he's like, you have not recorded
January 31st.
Well, you must have misheard. We said 2023. But whatever. Yeah. So that was the EE that we got.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. He's like anytime we don't upload an episode, he messaged me like, yo, did you forget to upload it? Like, what's going on? Like, no.
Yeah, no. Honestly, shout out to the homie Marco Papito as well, because he's pretty much does the same thing as Weekends as well. He's like, yo, I miss you guys. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Where's my episode, man? And like, all I could do is apologize. I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what to say.
At least you're nicer to Marco than I am to John, because I'm just like, dog, shut the fuck up.
Love you, John.
Don't worry about it. Listen to your own podcast.
Mind your business, bro. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Listen to your own damn podcast. How about that? Anyways, moving on to what we officially advertised this episode as being the CGS to 2023 results, raffles, all that kind of stuff. So first and foremost, obviously want to thank everybody who participated once again for the 5th year in a row. A lot of years in a row we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Every year still brings us a ton of joy. I basically don't post any shoe pictures outside of December anymore. just because I don't have the time, but really enjoy. Again, it's so nice to get out, especially in December, which is like the most depressing, most busy month. Take 15, 20 minutes yourself, walk, take a nice picture, edit it. Like, it's just, for me, it's a nice experience. And I'm sure everyone else has the same feeling about it. So
yeah,
still love it so much. So thank you to everybody who participated. Outstanding turnout once again. We came just short of our monetary goal this year. We set a goal of trying to raise, it was about $4,000 we wanted, because that would have put us at $20,000 lifetime. We raised $3,107, which is still incredible.
Still incredible.
That's crazy,
so good,
bro.
Like, for again, like we say this every year, for a page that has like, I don't know how many followers we fucking have, like 6,000 followers. I don't know. For us to raise like
just about
$3,000, that's like 50 cents a follower, which to me is like amazing. So thank you from the bottom of our heart for if you donated $1, if you donated something, if you shared, if you commented, if you supported in any way, we absolutely wholeheartedly appreciate you to the bottom of our hearts. So thank you for that. But obviously we do have other results, and I know Alvin has his big old spreadsheet open so he can go through total entries and that fun stuff.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So total entries, including all the RMHC donations, we have 2,247 total entries. I think that's just a little bit shy of last year's. I think last year's might have been like 2,300 or something. I don't know.
Right.
Something light.
Amazing.
And then this year we also had 110 participants.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
That's nuts.
And a good chunk of them did like the full 32 days.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people going hard.
Look at that, but there's a lot of 32s on my spreadsheet. So shout out to everybody who just shout out to everybody, man. Like, it's always overwhelming to see the support that we have.
Yeah.
I know we have it, like, we're all family, but it's like, just to even see it during that month is just, it's still crazy, man. It gets me every time.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody. But
the best part of our quote unquote job.
Yeah, literally.
For real.
Also, just wanted to quick shout out to our sponsors. Obviously, shout out to Canada Got Soul. You guys are the best. I appreciate you for sponsoring us.
They're the man.
Man.
We got New Era Canada also. Quality, you guys already know. CGS 20, get that 20% off at the checkout. Shout out to Quality fam. Obviously our homie Jeff, aka at Shoebox. That's SHOO box. He's got the dope pins and accessories. He also has candles now, if you guys didn't know. Smells good.
Yep.
Yeah. We got Soul Savvy as well. Shout out to the Soul Savvy fam for hooking it up as well. And then the good fam over at Puma, obviously, shout out to you guys. Thank you once again. And then also the Adidas fam. Huge thank you to you guys, man. Always looking out for the Canada Got Soul boys. So just just thank you to everybody, man. This is honestly not possible without any of you guys. And now to everyone's, the only reason you're listening to this pod is the draw, the live quote unquote live draw.
Yes.
All right, so I did the same thing as last year. I put everyone's entry. So all your entries, whether you're 32 or 50 or whatever, all your entries are in a spreadsheet, and I've randomized them.
What are we dealing with? What are the numbers between one and what? I can do it on my side, so it's fair.
Yeah.
So it's 1 and 247. But again, as we
247. What is that?
Oh, sorry, 2,247.
Okay, there we go.
My apologies.
Got it.
My apologies. So that's the first one, and then as someone wins a prize, we'll just take your name off of the list.
Yeah, no double. We've allowed them in
just
the
to
past,
like be fair, we want to be able to give out as many. So we have a total of 10 prizes.
Tons of prizes.
All the 10 prizes will have a pair of sneakers.
Yep.
We don't want to tell you guys which one yet, just because we're trying to get everyone their size in a sense, or closest to their size, just so you can actually use them.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 grand prizes. And those grand prizes are just
combination of a ton of things.
Oh, Yeah, a ton of things, and they're called grand prizes. They're literally grand prizes.
They're quite
They're
grand.
grand.
They're amazing.
Yeah, we can go through them. What's
Super
the?
grand.
I wish I could.
We have a male and a female grand prize. You want to? What do we have for the
Yeah, we can.
grand prizes? What were they?
So for the male one, we have the Koala Fam will be in there. You get a pair of shoes, get a CGS unreleased fitted.
Yeah.
Unreleased.
You also get the one of the shoebox prizes.
Yes.
And then you also get a Soul Savvy.
Yes.
And then that's literally the same thing for the women's prize, except
Yes.
we don't have the Soul Savvy prize pack for that.
Yes, and then
But
everyone else
again,
gets shoes.
it's grand.
Yeah,
and then everyone else, if your name gets called within the 10, you'll just get the shoes.
Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah. First prize. Is
So maybe we do the
at
women's
least $5.
Yeah,
right.
If not a little bit
more.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
I mean, with the CGS unreleased fitted, like
that's
$5 alone. No,
that's
it's
$5
unreleased,
alone.
so
on its
pretty...
own.
Some things money can't buy.
Yeah.
Let's do the women's ones first, because I'm sure you have that separate list, right?
Yes, I do have that separate list.
Between 1 and 1.
All right, so let me just put that on shuffle. So we have 1 and 190.
1 and 190.
Yo, the women showed out this year, bro.
That's great. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
1 and 190 here. Okay.
1 and 190.
So what we're gonna do is I have Alvin has the spreadsheet. I have the random number generator, and Joel is gonna tell me how many times to spin it.
All right.
So it's very fair. No jigging anything. I can't see the spreadsheet. Joel can't see it. So
I can't see nothing.
Yeah, Joel, tell me.
Can I share am I allowed to share my screen? No. That's fine. That might make it a little bit more. That might slow down my process, just because my internet.
Alvin's internet is on. It caught COVID recently. All right, Joel, give me your random number here, or how many spins?
Let's say, let's go for like 6 spins.
6 spins. Okay,
let's go.
And I've already shuffled it to start, just so we're all clear. It's not starting from 0. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Also
the
nervous,
number
bro.
is 125.
125. Who's 125?
The women's grand prize.
Grand prize?
It's Jewberry MTL. Crazy.
Fire.
Yo, honestly, Jewberry's photos this year too. Now, every year she does bangers, but this year it's just like every year it's just like she goes ham every single time. So
agreed. Crushed it. Ooh. And she participated every day.
Congratulations, Jewberry.
Yeah, every day.
Literally, yeah.
She
did. She did.
Congrats.
Okay, so let me
congrats
for
Jew.
The big draw.
Yeah,
let me just fix the entries here real quick.
2247, I think was the number.
Yeah.
2247.
No, now it's going to be different. Now it's going to be different because Jewberry will no longer be eligible. So her entries are no longer going to be there. So now we're at 2215.
2215.
2215.
2215. All right. So this will be for the men's grand prize. If it happens to land on a female, we will redraw for that, but we will also give that prize to that. We'll just call that one of the regular prizes.
One of the shoes.
Yeah. You won't get the female won't get the male grand prize, but you'll get a prize. So we won't just like say
not a try again.
That would be rude.
Yeah.
You got picked.
That's not nice.
All right, Joel. Send me a number here. What's your number?
Let's do like 4.
4. Okay.
Ooh.
1, 2. These big numbers. 3, 4. Oh, medium-sized number. The number is 563.
563. Oh, and the grand prize winner, Lou_Kang_9. Yo, the homie Liu Kang, bro.
Again, killed it.
That's
this year.
crazy.
Killed it this year, though, man.
Yo, he was putting up some bangers, yo.
Yep.
He had a lot of heat on his feet for sure.
And his shots always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Fuego flame.
Heck yeah.
All right, Liu Kang. Congratulations, brother Liu Kang. I gotta take you out the list though. So our new number is 2182.
2182.
Okay. All right. So these all we will now draw 8 non-grand prize shoe prizes.
Shoe
So
prizes.
these are just for people. We're gonna
Just
try our best to coordinate shoe sizes so they match.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a random shoe that you get assigned. Basically, they're all about the same value, all that kind of stuff. All right, Joel, hit me with a number.
Number 8, Ocho.
Ooh, Kobe.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, another medium size. This one's close to the other one. The number is 553. 553. 553 is the winner of our first non-grand prize sneaker prize.
And the winner is the Kicks I Rock.
Hey,
Kicks I Rock.
That's sick, yo.
Another, I think, every single day he participated.
Yeah.
So
I killed it, man.
Pretty certain he's also won in the past years. So thank you for participating in several years. You get rewarded. Okay, happens.
Let me take out the
Congrats.
Kicks I Rock.
The Kicks I Rock.
Yeah, super congrats, yo.
Yeah, man.
It's always exciting to see who's winning, man. I get nervous though, because like, it's like, okay, who's gonna get it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So 2154 is our new number.
2154. All right. Hit me, Joel. How many spins?
Let's go with 3 spins.
3.
3.
Oh, another low number.
Low.
428 is the number this time.
428.
Bunched together.
It's all staying mid, yo.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this. I want the Alvin scroll. Oh.
So this is a new participant, at least for 2023. Watch the toe.
Watch the toe.
Yeah.
Bang.
Congrats to watch_the_toe.
I think another daily participant. I think every single day.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Congrats.
That's crazy. 2122.
21.
That's a good number. I got a lot of. Give me a good high spin for this one, Joel. I got a good feeling here.
Give me 12. Give me a dozen.
He wants a baker's dozen. All right.
Let's do 12 spin.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The year Joel was born in. The number is 1777.
Well, it's a big one.
1777. Angel numbers.
Oh, yo.
Alvin gets excited every time.
I get so, I'm gonna get so amped because I pretty much know everybody because I like all their posts. Yo, the homie Strix.
Hey,
won the prize.
I will say, and I know that I don't think he participated at all in the actual sneaker part of it, but he donated the most out of everybody by far. So thank you to the homie Strix.
Big love, bro. For participating. Man.
2 years in a row. Was very lazy with sneaker photos, but made up for it with the donations. So thank you. Thank you a ton to the homie Strix.
That's it.
You guys will see the number that he had entries when we give the new number.
Yeah.
For how much he donated.
New number is 1821. Oh no, hold on.
That can't be right.
Yeah, no, it's 1821.
Holy crap. I guess that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
The math's in my head there. Yeah, that's how much he donated. So shout out to Strix. All right, Joel, give me another number to spin.
Give me 5.
Oh, 1.
A low number.
2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, another high number here. These are what I like. The number is 1533.
1533.
1533. Oh shit! It is the homie. every time I'll be excited. Miles LHC out in the YYC. Shout out to Albert, aka he did it last year too.
Yep.
And this year his photos were like he did some like graphic design shit. Like,
dope.
Like
crazy.
And he included a toy. I'm like, yo, why are you trying to make it nostalgic for me? Like, I want all those toys. But yeah, shout out to Miles, man.
Yo, sick.
All right. Our new number is 1792.
1792.
All right, Joel, how many spans?
Let's go for 10. 10 spins.
1,
Something high.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, a low number again. The bunching has been crazy.
Oh, crap.
We're looking at 548 here.
548.
548.
A lot of the 550-ish around there. There's been like 4.
Ooh,
crazy.
So the winner at 548 is only size 8.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Size 8.
Angel numbers.
Thanks.
Again, every year participates. So thank you, only size 8.
Yeah, every year, man.
Wonder what size he wears.
Congrats. I think he wears like a 7.5.
Size you wear only size
right?
8.
Yeah.
1759 is our new number.
All right. How many are we doing here, Joel?
Let's do 9 spins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A very low number.
Whoa.
Wow. Love this. 21.
21.
Will you do something
Savage.
for me? Yeah. Let's see who it does it for.
21. Can you do something to me? And the winner is No Chill Phil.
Hey.
No Chill Phil. Congrats, Phil. Or is it Chill?
I think it's probably his parents call him Chill, but he goes by Phil.
Yeah. Government.
Yeah, his Govy is
Yeah.
Chill. Should actually be no Phil,
number.
Chill.
1726.
Hey, 1726. How many spins here?
Let's go for let's do something stupid like 2. 2 spins.
2 is fine with me. 1,
2 spins.
2. Ooh, that's a good number as well. 1228. 1, 2, 2, 8.
1, 2, 2, 8.
One, two,
all
two,
the way
eight.
down. 1, 2, 2,
Yeah,
8.
get to scrolling there. 1, 2, 2, 8.
Oh, man. Fingers cramping.
Oh,
you got it. Power through.
Stretch.
Yeah, you should have stretched before.
Stretch your fingers.
Oh, snap. Oh, wait. I think this is the person that won again last year, maybe.
What?
Kurt Fuck. Fuck.
Yep.
It's KVRT FVOXO.
Yes. Kurt.
Our homie Kurt.
Kurt. A very frequent donator to the cause. So thank you, Kurt, for always participating, always donating. Hey, pays off. You got a little prize coming your way. Mr.
Appreciate it.
Kurt.
All right. New number 1620.
1620.
Is this the last one? Yes, right?
This is the last.
The 10th
This is the last one.
This is the last and final prize. Good luck to everybody. We love you guys. Thank you again.
The marbles here.
Okay, let's go like 15 spins.
Holy shit. We should have done the grand prizes last and realized.
Yeah, we should have.
Vince Carter.
It's fine. Whatever. All right, 15 here.
See, next year.
We haven't been doing this for a long
time. Next year. We started off with the grand prize.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The number is 950.
Oh my God.
915.
No, 950.
Oh, 950.
Oh, 950.
950. 950.
950. And the winner is Adam Diesel Power. Another YYC fam, yo.
Another YYC, yes.
All right, just a quick recap of the winners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our women's grand prize pack winner is the homegirl Jewberry MTL. The men's grand prize winner was Liu Kang 9. And then we got the Kicks I Rock, Watch the Toe, Strix, Miles LHC, only size 8, No Chill Phil, Kurt Fuaco, and then Adam Diesel Power. Yo, is that 2 YYC soldiers up in there, I think?
Yeah,
that's the fam, right? YYC soldiers. Yep. That's
Killing
2 of them. Yeah, let's get it. Shout out to YYC soldiers as well. Killing out there in the YYC West Side. But yo, that's sick, man.
I like amazing, doing these
because it's like it's
fun.
That's so
very
fun.
thrilling.
It's the most fun.
These prize giveaways.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, that'll do it.
If you want, send us a DM if we haven't DM'd you already.
Yeah.
And Yeah.
We'll DM people. We'll DM people on Saturday.
Congrats and thank you guys for real.
We will DM people. Yeah. This has been another edition of CGS Countdown to the New Year. We close it off. That was fantastic. Once again, thank you to all the brands. And yeah, see you guys in December of next year, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ready to crank it back up. This made me want to like start it again, like right now. Like I want to just go post a shoe picture. I won't, but it made me want
to. No, I'm tired, bro. That took a lot, man.
Yeah.
That was Shout out to Alvin for the spreadsheet. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Several thousand entries.
Job, Cuzzo.
Crushed it. Yeah, we are gonna wrap it up there. Shout out to all the winners. Shout out to all the participants.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the winners. Happy New Year. We'll be saying it for at least another 8 weeks. So yeah, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that kind of stuff. Happy Hanukkah. Wherever you guys are taking this episode, please leave a comment, review, follow, and or subscribe. Make sure to check out CanadaGotSold.ca to shop the latest CGS merch. Peep the YouTube for our videos, and check out CGS Talk on Facebook to shop it up with us. Do not forget to use hashtag CanadaGotSold on Instagram for a feature. It doesn't stop after the countdown. Keep using CanadaGotSold on your pictures on Instagram. I've been Lawrence Hopkins, and you can find me at LDoggyStyles on Instagram. Woof.
I'm Joel Hernandez. You can find me at Joe Dooney, JO_D3OsNEY.
My name is Alvin Quincy, and you can find me at MisterQ and then Mart.
Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers for 219 episodes. And please remember to rock your kicks. This has been True to Size. We've been CGS, and we are out. That's so fun. That's like my favorite.
That was fun, yo.
Love
that was good.
Giving away free stuff like Oprah.
So much excitement, man.
Yeah, it's like Oprah.
You get a shoe. You get a shoe.
Everyone look under your seats.
Unless you're driving, then don't look.
Yeah, don't look at your seats.
Drive safe, man.
Yeah, just keep driving.